9 years ago, on this very weekend, Kimberly and Marcus met at the Bill Graham Civic Auditorium in San Francisco at the Flume concert.
He's all, I met this girl, Kim. I'm all, a rave? He's all, yeah, Dad. I'm all, yeah? I'm all, that's awesome, son.
Both lovers of electronic music, and they had come with friends, unaware this night would change everything. When their eyes met across the crowd,
I was awestruck. I remember turning the corner to the front door of Zeta and seeing you with the biggest, most infectious smile.
He approached her to introduce himself, and they connected instantly. A few days later came their first date. From that moment on,
we took off like a rocket ship.
You left no room for confusion. You wanted to be with me for the long term.
I fell in love immediately with how incredibly kind, smart, and beautiful you were.
You showed me in the regular weekend trips to Berkeley where you would sleep in your car because my sorority house wouldn't let boys sleep over. By our daily evening calls where we would talk for hours.
Seeing each other every week, going on dates to San Francisco, impromptu raves at the Bill Graham, meeting our families.
After 1 month of knowing each other. By making getting to know each other's friends a priority. By being there for every milestone and every challenge.
Something felt different about you, about this relationship. I felt like I was walking on clouds when I was with you, and I still feel that way to this day.
All of these things made falling in love with you effortless. But falling in love with you wasn't falling at all. It was walking into a house and realizing I was home.
From long distance to our first apartment, to traveling, moving to new cities, and experiencing all the ups and downs of life, everything with you has felt weightless. When I'm with you, any troubles I have dissipate because I know as long as I have you, everything's going to be all right. You're the most incredible person I've ever met, Kimberly. You bring out the best in people, and you bring out the best in me.
Stop, are you serious? Wait, this is so sweet. I love these photos. Everybody. Oh my gosh, wait,
letters in each of them, you can read them later.
Are you joking? Are you joking? Thank you. Oh my God.
Marcus, every day I have grown deeper in my love for you. I love how every morning we rush to each other, say good morning and hug like we have been apart for a lifetime, even though it's only been a few hours. I love how you make me laugh so hard that it hurts. I love your spontaneity, your resilience, how big you dream, and how deeply driven and passionate you are. I love that even our toughest conversations bring us closer, that instead of conflict, we find clarity. I love how seamlessly we fit into each other's families and with our friends. I love how when you enter a room, you fill it with so much love and laughter. And I love how deeply you care about the people in your life.
I love that you can make friends with anyone, and that you're genuinely curious about people and their interests. I love that you're adventurous and love new experiences, whether that's traveling to a new country or trying that new restaurant down the street. I love that you come from an amazing household that showed you what it means to love, listen, and communicate. And I especially love the little things, like how you sometimes cross your legs in funny ways when you sleep, or how you freak out when flies get too close to you. Whether it's building a home with you, raising a family, or doing silly dances while we make our favorite meals, I'm truly excited for this next chapter in our story.
I actually lived with Kimberly and Marcus for a while during the pandemic, and I remember I would be working in the kitchen and they would just start dancing and singing randomly. Or Marcus would sometimes break out in fistfights with the air, which I never knew how I should react. But it looked like he was having a lot of fun.
It's because of everything that you are and everything that we are together that I make these vows to you today. I promise to love you fully and without reservation, today and every day.
I promise to love you as long as I live, to be the best friend you can laugh and smile with, and to be your #1 fan and biggest supporter in everything you do.
I promise to deeply care for every thought that you have. I promise to recognize your strengths and see your potential, especially when you can't see it yourself.
I promise to hold you and care for you when times get tough, and to always listen and communicate with compassion, warmth, and understanding.
I promise to continue having daily dance parties with you, even when we're old and we can't move our hips. I promise to stand by you when life is rewarding and stand even closer when it's challenging.
Through good times, bad times, youth, and old age. I promise to keep choosing you. I promise to keep growing with you and to never stop loving you.
I promise to be faithful to you and place you and our family above all else. I promise to keep exploring this life by your side, always chasing new adventures and never losing my curiosity about who you are and who you will become. And I promise that when this life ends, my soul will search for yours, because no amount of time will ever be enough.
Oh my god! Woo! Oh my goodness!
Your vows are so good. You're so good. I felt surreal. That felt surreal.
You guys are such sweethearts. Oh my god. I cried so much more than I thought.
In a world where it seems like it's getting harder and harder to find a healthy relationship, you really showed us how it's done. I love you both.
After Marcus's brother Gavin passed, life took on a new perspective. Kind of remind me what is important in life. And that's relationships. With your family, with your friends, and the person next to you right now is the most impactful, most important person there is.
So Marcus has been around for a long time. And when I was away overseas during COVID, Marcus was there at the family, at the house, taking care of Marlene, Kimberly, and Kara, and I've always appreciated that.
I'm always in awe of how strong you are. You always have such a positive outlook on life, and I look up to how you always put your loved ones first. I also want to thank you for loving my sister and taking care of her.
Marcus, you are one of the best men I know, and you are made even better by your new amazing wife, Kim. Kim, you have the most positive attitude. You also have the best work ethic I've ever seen. You made Marcus more responsible, caring, and compassionate. And you also made me and Marcus closer. Seriously, Kim, I cannot think of a single bad trait you have. You are perfect for my bobo.
Kimberly's always been a bright and shining light wherever she was, but she's always been my friend, my confidant, my chismeous partner.
You are so kind, empathetic. You're one of the best people I know. Not only did Marcus find the woman of his dreams, we truly scored in the daughter-in-law department.
And I know you like to say that I'm the older sister in the relationship, but to me, you're always everything I wanted to be. Funny, kind, thoughtful, driven, and my built-in role model. There's no other way to explain it, but Kimberly is authentically happy. And it's crazy, when I met Marcus, he had the same exact aura. Like, you're such a bundle of joy, a joyfulness that everybody can feel, and why there's so many people in this room who have so much love for you both.
When thinking about all of the moments and decisions that had to have gone right for us to meet that night 9 years ago, I don't think it was simply luck. I believe that we were always meant to walk this earth together. Spending my life loving you will be the best thing I ever do. And when we're old and gray, and our children are grown, and our lives are almost done, I can't wait to look at you and say that was so much fun. I love you.